mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me from me apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes. Oh, mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me from me apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me this, touch me that. Touch me everything I've got. And you touch me plum and me apple too. But here's one thing you just can't do. All you do is feel up, feel up. Ain't you tired of feel up, feel up? All you do is squeeze up, squeeze up. Mom, ain't you tired of squeeze up, squeeze up? Oh, mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me for me apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes. Mister, take advice from me. The more you look, the less you see. But if you must have your way, double the price you have to pay. All you do is feel up, feel up. Ain't you tired of feel up, feel up? All you do is squeeze up, squeeze up. Mom, ain't you tired of squeeze up, squeeze up? Oh, mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me from me apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes. All you do is feel up, feel up. Ain't you tired of feel up, feel up? All you do is squeeze up, squeeze up. Mom, ain't you tired of squeeze up? Oh, mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me from me apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes. Oh, mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me from me apple potatoes. Goodness sake, don't you touch me tomatoes. Oh, mister, don't touch me tomatoes, please. Don't you touch me tomatoes. Touch me from me apple
I don't know, said who's all the light on the can outdoors. Said I'll find out before I go. Who's all the light on the can outdoors? As I was walking towards the field, rattlesnake bit me on the gill. Well, I turned around, do my best, stuck that foot in a hornet's nest. Said who's all the light? I don't know, said who's all the light on the hen outdoors. Said I'll find out before I go. Who's all the light on the hen outdoors?
Well, since they started in with the talkies, you can't get a moment's peace. But they're talking just to hear their own voices. Well, at least that's what it seems like, 'cause there's nothing that I've heard that bears repeating. Won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? You know it barely took a decade for those negatives to decay. But what the hell, man, there was nitrate in the film stock from those days. I guess that's the problem, but I'm not tired enough to admit that I've been beaten. So won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? Well, I wish that I was Buster Keaton when they took it all away, getting drunk every night on Irish whiskey. Or maybe Fatty Arbuckle when the headlines finally declare, well, I guess that it's just a mystery. But I'm not gonna be like Charlie Chaplin, jumping on the first boat and sail away before they have a chance to miss me. And no, I'm staying here in New York City. I don't care how bad it gets. You know they keep on making pictures, but they're worthless and they're sad, and they never will make up for the silence that we had. And now we're stuck with it, and the kids are watching TV while they're eating. Won't you come back to the movies, Buster Keaton? Won't you come back? Come back to the movies, Buster Keaton. Won't you come back? Come back to the movies.
Il est un grand souci qui tourmente la terre. Que faut-il faire quand on veut plaire? Chacun se casse la tête et se désespère pour provoquer l'amour. Question du jour.
Ronfon, le petit ronfon, on peut facilement créer l'enchantement. Avec le ronfon, le petit ronfon, ce pauvre Cupidon devient doux comme un mouton. Et tout autour du monde, les grenouilles et les blondes savent qu'il faut ajouter beaucoup de ronfon à leur tendre beauté. Le sacre pousse à lui les dents de ronfon.
Joséphine, il faut nous expliquer ce remède à tous nos embarras. Est-il si délicat?
Nos cas, tous les messieurs sont savoir possède de secrets d'agrément si charmants. Ils ont le ronfon, le petit ronfon, quel nom plus séduisant, n'importe quel amant. Avec le ronfon, le petit ronfon, il en aussitôt notre cœur pour un yo-yo et pour les danses minons. Quand la le devine, nous faisons de nerfs mon cœur. Beaucoup de ronfon à nos bons séducteurs. Le sacre pour séduire les danses et ronfon.
Hey everybody, nice to see you all. Oh man! Hello friends and welcome to Bindlestiff's Open Stage Variety Show. It's the premier circus open mic night of New York City. Now my name is Keith Nelson and I will be your host tonight. I'm co-founder of Bindlestiff. I'm also the CEO of Bindlestiff. That's why we had extra security at the door. It's a dangerous time for CEOs around here. Now, for those of you not familiar with this production, it is a circus open mic, so really I have no idea what's going to be happening over the next 30 minutes to 4 hours. So I just kind of sit back and enjoy. It's a place for like emerging artists to come try stuff for the first time ever. We have professional artists that may be trying something brand new. We also have artists that tried something like 10 years ago that completely failed. They feel the world may have changed and that material may work. So basically, I have no idea what we're going to be seeing, but you're going to totally get whatever amount you paid at the door. For those of you that paid nothing, maybe that's what you'll get. And for those that felt like the $15 suggested donation wasn't enough and you wanted to give the same amount that you would give for like a French-Canadian company that gets that's socialized, you will get that value. And this show itself is kind of a special show. Not only do you have emerging artists here, but all of this tech around the entire room is being run by students. It's an educational moment for them to learn how to run circus and variety from a technical standpoint. So once again, who knows what's going to happen? I think I'm going to start with just some special effects, because for those of you that pay any attention, this is the holiday season, and nothing really says holidays like special effects. So here we go. I got some bubbles for everybody. I'm going to come up. Feel free to take a bubble, put it in your pocket. I'm sorry, tech folks, I didn't tell you I was going to be using such special effects today, but we got enough for everybody. There we go. Just kind of like passing there. Nice to see some new faces in the house. There we go, beautiful. Here, I'll bring a few in the back there. Okay. Coming back through. Yeah. That's enough for that. Now what you're about to experience is live entertainment. There are so many different ways to react to this. My favorite is you can accept the fact that in about a month and a half, there'll be no support for the arts. So simply take a $100 bill if you happen to be in that upper echelon. Oh, beautiful, there you go. And just toss it at the stage at any point to any performer. It's what kind of, I believe you, it's real. Oh, wow, perfect, nice, great. It's going right back in the pocket then. Thank you, that's how we support the arts around here. Just a little test. What's up? For those of you that aren't ready to make that big a jump, you simply take your hands and put them together like that. Go and warm it up a little bit. Stomp your feet, get up, yell, rip your shirt off, bring it around your head, throw your underwear at the stage. You know, whatever you're feeling, you can do that, yell, scream. And now the beautiful thing, you know, we have all the folks here, but this particular show being at a technical school, that we take this show, we cram it onto the internet, and it goes through this camera, out onto YouTube and Facebook right now. There's 4,000 people through that little camera watching this show with us. So let them hear you, everybody, just real quick. There we go. Nice. Now with today's show, we had a handful of artists drop out because of holiday gigs. They actually got paid, so they were like, sorry, I can't do that one. Or they got sick, you know, various reasons. So there's a few artists shyer than our usual number, which basically means I will be filling a lot more material than usual. Some of you may enjoy that, some of you may not. Now, with this production, the first act is really the most difficult. Because all of you came from wherever you came, you brought baggage with you. Some of you may have had a car wreck earlier today, got mugged, lost a job, and that's what you're bringing into the theatrical space. That first act of the show, their job is to help you leave that baggage and enter the magic of the theater. And instead of just passing that off to one of the performers backstage, I'm going to take that moment and present to you the same skill that I've been presenting in this moment for about 12 or 15 years. And that happens to be with this item right here. For those of you familiar, this is called the Diablo. For those in the more circus educational realm, they call it the Chinese yo-yo. I like to think of it as 20 years of no social life finally paying off. This is also your opportunity to remember what a live audience does, and it's my opportunity to get this mid-century modern body moving. Here we go. Thanks. That's just to show you it's a little bit on the difficult side. Oh, where was I? Oh, I think it was somewhere along here. perform Esther.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I'm losing control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I could do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict. And I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. I lose control when you're not here with me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Esther! I think yeehaw is an appropriate response to that act. Well, there's going to be a lot of strings and ropes tonight because one of my favorite props happens to be the one I'm holding right now. For those of you not familiar, this is a spin top. Now I'm going to skip over the most basic, which is just spinning on the ground, and kind of jump to fancier stuff, primarily because this one right here is a really expensive top that I don't want to be throwing at the ground. So if all goes well, I'll be tossing it to the ground and missing. Now this portion of the top-going act is simply called the wind. The wind in top-going lingo is simply a moment for the performer to look at you, the audience. Oops. There, it went right on the ground. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's start over again. Primarily because I like this part the most. Now, with the holidays coming up, some of you may be thinking about getting a top for somebody. You really don't have to go out there and spend a lot of money on the best tops out there. You can find things around the house that do a pretty good job. There we go, thank you. Yeah. What? Get this out of the way because there's going to be things moving in just a minute. Available at your local hardware store. Now, while this is spinning, let's just take a moment and think about attention spans and how they've devolved over the past few decades. 30, 40, 50 years ago, people would watch a top spinning for like 20 minutes at a time, thinking it was the coolest thing in the world. Wow! 17 more minutes to go. Stage light is out. And now, friends, we're going to be leaving the sawdust ring and reaching up to the heights of the big top. Welcome, welcome, Lila B. LaBee! So with the holidays coming up on us, I just wanted to take a moment and kind of talk about some things that you could get for family members and friends. First of all, this holiday season may be a very important time to be buying, because these hats right here are pretty much, they're called boomerang hats, for those of you not familiar, and just to kind of show you what they do that. Pretty darn cheap, especially, like, you find them all over Mexico. It's just a beautiful art form in which, with a lot of practice, you can get 2 or 3, and sometimes even 4 or 5 going. But we're not worrying about practice here. I really wanted to just talk to you about the fact that these particular hats right now are a reasonable price. In 2 months, these same hats are going to be about $1,000 for a set of 5. So if you're looking to get into the boomerang market, you may want to buy now. Now, it isn't just the boomerang hats that are an issue. These right here are Hungarian boomerang plates. Very similar to the hat, but like that, they work better than that, but just to give you a feeling of what they do, you throw them. Now, again, half of the props that you see here were made in Canada. Again, meaning they're going to cost about 4 times as much. But I really want to point these out because your kid may be asking for these, but everything that I'm about to show you is actually a gateway prop. For those of you not familiar with the flow arts, it's something that works really well with dispensaries. And and they get things and they just, kind of throw them and spin them like that. And if your 12-year-old is asking for these, you may want to think twice. This is when you graduate from what's called poi. Poi is one of the most annoying circus props out there. It has no beginning, middle, or end. They just all day long. So somebody decided to take the idea of poi, put one rope on it, so that once you start getting them going, they whack you like you need a kind of a cup and a helmet and all of these to do these properly. But again, if your child is asking for these, watch out. Bringing you to my gateway prop, which was this one right here. 35, 40 years ago, this and a parking lot with a band turned me on to a whole nother world. For those of you not familiar with this item, it's called a devil stick. And basically, you do that with no beginning, middle, or end, which during a Space Jam really works well. Now, sometimes your child may be asking for something that you think is completely safe, like a plunger. But then if you look closely, you'll find out that they had devious ideas with what to do with that prop. And once again, we have opened that gateway. Just a few things to think about as you're preparing to buy presents for whatever holiday you celebrate or don't. It's a little public service announcement from Bindlestiff. And now, welcome to the best seat in the house, Chase Cole. can see Chase live on 42nd Street, but we'll be talking about that a little bit more in the second half of the show. I felt like it was time to bring out another top, just primarily because I love tops. This, for me, is by far the most confusing of tops. Because you see, in all my relationships, I've always been a bottom. And it boggles my mind to have to whip a top. This here, for those of you that haven't caught on, is a whip top. Very similar to the other tops out there, except that it takes this little flagellating device that you whack the top, and if all goes well, it speeds up. Now, in the ideal world, this top here is called a roaring top, because if you whack it long enough, it starts to hum. We probably won't be whacking it that long just because, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, that wasn't a good one. Hang on. I know, right? That's what I mean about the confusion. Thanks. Our safe word is macaroni. Back top! Back top! And if I kept doing that for like about 90 seconds, it would start going really, really fast and you'd hear the roar. But we're not going to worry about the roar tonight because we have an even more crucial part of the show about to happen. Generally speaking, right now, you would see microphones coming and being set up for what we call the merch pitch. But our dear merch maven and ukulele player, Elia, is out there like wandering the world. So she decided to zoom in, so please welcome Elia Bisker.
Oh, hello. Elia here, coming at you from a secret location in Tallahassee, Florida, with this important public service announcement. To help recall your moments here, you're gonna want a souvenir, a sticker, or a patch to make you smile. A t-shirt really is the best for wearing us across your chest and showing off that fancy circus style. So go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. If you're out in the world someplace beyond this Brooklyn theater stage and you're tuning in to watch the show online, you might be in another state, but there's a really easy way to feel like we're together all the time. Just go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. Go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. The holidays are drawing nigh and Santa don't know what to buy for all the naughty, nice folks that we love. Well, here's a handy little trick that you can borrow from St. Nick. Fill every stocking with some Bindle stuff. Just go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. Yes, go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. A little circus swag improves your life. A little circus swag improves your life. Happy holidays.
Well, friends, we're going to take a short break, go hang out in the lobby, buy some merchandise, and I'll see you in a few minutes for part 2 of Bindlestiff's Open Stage Variety Show.
The song I'm gonna sing to you is sad and that ain't half. You're not supposed to cry until I tell you when to laugh. I knew a girl in Kansas, her name was Lucy Brown. She tried to swim the river, but she waterlogged and drowned. Now laugh! Now laugh! You're not supposed to cry until I tell you when to laugh. Quince. He ate the quince and puckered up, and we ain't seen brother since. Now laugh! Now laugh! Oh, you're not supposed to cry until I tell you when to laugh.
John. Welcome back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second half of Bindlestiff's Open Stage Variety Show. Oh man, thank you for the $100. My big question is, what does a kid like you have to do to make that kind of money? You got a job?
I give people love advice.
Oh yeah, oh right, you do. Speaking of, do you want to tell, so this portion of the show is kind of a casual start to the second half. It's what I like to call the community bulletin board. It's a moment for all of us to talk about shows, workshops, things that we're doing that we want the general public to know about. I usually start by telling you of the various Bindlestiff things that are coming up. But the rest of the month, we're kind of not doing much. But if you're really looking for a Bindlestiff experience, January 1st at 2 p.m. near Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we're going to be doing a show for the Torah Academy. So if you're looking for a beautiful thing, come on down. It's going to be gorgeous, warm weather, big Bindlestiff extravaganza, all-male cast because it's the Torah Academy. But come on down. The next time we're here in this particular room is going to be the beginning of March. Because being a school, they're like out on vacation and then have to like relearn how to do all this after a vacation. So we'll be back here in March. So put that on your calendar. We'll see you March, April, May. And then there's a whole bunch of more Bindlestiff stuff after that. But now's a really good time for all of you to talk about projects that you have coming up. But I'm going to start it with, Hart, this is your moment to talk about love advice. We have a microphone here. We have another one up there. And if you want to stay in your seat, there's also a microphone that can come up to your seats. But if you have a show, a workshop, or just something you need the world to know about, we have microphones. There you go, sir. It's this side that's the working side. Yeah. Yeah, because they want to see your face. Here, you can take it. Here, be a rock star.
Hart. Oh.
Now you're on.
My name is Hart. And like sometimes I sit down in like somewhere in Red Hook and I give people love advice. I got this Dutch guy to search for his long lost love, and I have a customer that lives in Canada, so that's good. So is your like the Rizzler? What?
Will you be in the lobby after the show?
No, I'm not brain dead. No. I am the matchmaker. So I like help people who are both in relationships and not in relationships, and they pay me. So
And then he throws money at artists. So like see the whole lineage of what your love advice does.
Like after the show, if you want to, just like walk up to me and like I'll give you love advice and you'll give me cash. Fair exchange, except I'm the one giving you more. So yeah. Also like go to Red Hook on like days where there aren't school for elementary school of 5th graders, and find me with a sign that like says relationship advice. I'm pretty easy to find. All right, bye guys.
Thanks, Hart. Anybody else with a show workshop they need the world to know about? I will. Oh, yeah, please.
Hi everyone. We have a little juggling shop around the corner called Flow Juggle on Front Street. We also have a little table in here with toys. So if you're looking to learn or to buy some props, juggling balls, clubs, LED, fire props, come and check us out. And I have a bunch of stickers that I can pass out. And we're outside here. Also, if you buy something in here, we also make a contribution for Bindlestiff, so you also be supporting those stuff. Bindlestiff. So we're at Flow Juggle, flowjuggle.com. Thank you very much. We're around the corner coming out. Thank you.
Hi, some of you might know me. I'm Elliot. My dear friend Keedian has directed a show called Delia. It is at the Brick Theatre this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7:30. I just think a lot of you would like the humor, and it's my dear friend who did it. So check it out at the Brick.
I'll also take this minute and let you know there's a whole bunch of circuses happening in New York right now. There's Flip Circus, which is in a tent. I think they just left McCarran Park. I'm not sure where their next location in the city is. But it's the Vasquez family owns it, but it's a beautiful, intimate little tent that's traveling around the parks of the city. So if it hasn't been to your neighborhood, wait a few weeks and it probably will be. Circo Vasquez, is it still at Citi Field? The bigger tent. Till the 15th? Perfect. So you have a few more days to see Circo Vasquez. It's basically like Flip on steroids. Same family, many of the similar acts, but amazing shows on both. If you're scared of tents for whatever reason, and you're looking for a circus environment that isn't under canvas, at the New Victory Theater happens to be right now my favorite holiday show, and it's a Cirque Mechanics show. So if you're looking for something beautiful, go to the New Vic. Kick back and watch that. Also, at Lincoln Center, Big Apples once again put up their tent, and go check that show out. I think that covers all the circuses that I know of in town until you get to the late night shows, and there's a lot of circuses happening in like the club scene. So, am I right on that? We're not going to go to, but House of Yes has stuff, Slipper Room. There's people flying in the air all over the city. But those are the ones that I know about right off. Anybody else have a moment they need to share, something coming up?
Mario the Maker Magician is doing shows until actually through January.
Oh, perfect. Beautiful.
Soho Playhouse.
Anybody else have a show coming up that they need everybody to know about? Yes, beautiful.
Dave and Zoe are doing a salsa show, acrobatics at SOBs on Friday. 3 salsa lessons ahead of time. Salsa dancers and non-salsa dancers are welcome.
I just want to congratulate and thank the amazing City Tech students who make the tech part of this show possible, and congratulate them on a successful semester. This is my home campus too, as a CUNY BA scholar. I just want to say, we threw a real $100 bill at Keith to challenge him because we've heard him say that before. I'm a single mom moving dead bodies for cash and a full-time student. I'm not kidding, you can ask Keith. But I do implore you, even though Giving Tuesday, I literally unsubscribed and deleted from every single person who emailed me that day because I hate that. I don't know, it started as a great thing and then has become like overwhelming battery of like data that I don't even care to look at. So with that in mind, if you haven't made a charitable contribution that you could write off from your taxes up to $500 a year, 44321, you can text 44321 Circus, CIRKUS, CIRKUS to 44321 to make a donation if you don't have. I just spent $100 of my dad's rent and threw it at Keith. So if you could just text like $5, so I don't have like the most ADHD problems right now of this room, that would be great. And thanks for entertaining the actually his sign says relationship advice. He crossed off the P and wrote a T. And all of the yuppies that come to Red Hook to wait for burgers at the Red Hook Tavern, not to give them a shout out, he does make more money than me at my stoop sales, which is another way artists have to make ends meet. So please consider making a donation because we won't see you. And thanks again, Bindlestiff, for making every month amazing in and outside of the Voorhees Theatre. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, welcome to the stage, Dave and Zoe.
At this defining moment, change has come to America. It can't happen without you. Democrat and Republican, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, gay, straight, disabled and not disabled, Americans who send a message to the world that we have never been just a collection of individuals or a collection of red states and blue states. We are and always will be the United States of America. A government of the people, by the people, and for the people has not perished from the earth. This is your victory. But America, I have never been more hopeful than I am tonight that we will get there. I promise you, we as a people will get there. And all those watching tonight from beyond our shores, our stories are singular, but our destiny is shared. But I will always be honest with you about the challenges we face. And to all those who have wondered if America's beacon still burns as bright, tonight we proved once more that the true strength of our nation comes not from the might of our arms or the scale of our wealth, but from the enduring power of our ideals. democracy, liberty, opportunity, and unyielding hope. And unyielding hope. And unyielding hope. To reclaim the American dream and reaffirm that fundamental truth that out of many we are one. That while we breathe, we hope. And where we are met with cynicism and doubt, and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can.
Most of the time he's way off the mark, but he's got the spirit, he's got the heart. In missing a bullseye, he's a connoisseur. It's time for an exquisite failure. Will he nail it all in one shot? Will he succeed? Well, probably not. Success is a sickness, he's got a cure. It's time for an exquisite failure. Oh, he dropped it again, 9 times out of 10. One time he'll get it right. Is tonight the night? Doesn't matter, cause he believes when you fail is how you succeed. So cross all your fingers and say a prayer. It's time for an exquisite failure.
Keith is experiencing some technical difficulties.
Welcome to Exquisite Failures, friends. Most of the footage that you saw up there was actually from our online quarantine edition. We did about 57 weeks of me having to live in a living room and make Circus happen. But when it comes to this particular moment with Exquisite Failure, it is a moment where I basically do something that I thought about 3 minutes before I got in the car to come here. Looking around the loft, being like, what will probably not work tonight? And tonight, this is what I came up with. Thank you. Now, in the true spirit of Circus, I may fail a few times doing this. If we make it all the way to 3 failures before a success, I will leave the stage after that, because if I'm not getting it by 3, it ain't happening tonight. What you're about to experience now is a first attempt. And potentially after that first attempt, you'll have an idea of what is happening. If not, between the first and second attempt, I will probably take a moment and tell you what you may actually not see. This portion of the top billing act, once again, is called the line. Sorry. Thanks. We'll take that as the first attempt. That didn't count as the second attempt. Oh wait, the top's slowing down. Thanks. that, today's exquisite failure would have been a failure. Right? It's kind of a win-win situation. What is a failure? No, I can't because the circus rules that we can't play. Right? Circus rules is like 3 times we get off. Now, really gotta get it right because when we lose to DOE, the kids are never gonna learn these facts. And with that, I need a time once again to leave it first and reach up to the heights. Oh, it's in my pocket. No, I mean, that's why it happened. Like, it was in the way of the string. Thank you. Ah, I feel better now. I feel much better. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, it's on this side. Now, the beautiful thing about that, they're probably backstage like, why is the mic not working? Because the jerk on the stage put it in his pocket. It's not the first time. No, we won't go into that story. I got stories, and we got a short show that I'm making longer every second. But now, I don't know if you felt that, but that exquisite failure was a penultimate moment in today's production. Meaning that we have one more moment to share with you tonight. And now we're going to leave these earthly delights and once again have a hair-raising experience taking us up to the higher elements. Welcome to the air, Shipra. Shipra. And well, friends, that's our show. I know, right? We got another one coming up in March. But before you go back into the wilds, I want to take this first moment and thank all of the faculty and students here for making this show possible. I especially want to thank all of you for coming out to support live entertainment. And now, welcome back the cast from today's production. Esther! Lila! Chase! Dave and Zoe! Shipra! And Rigger! Now my name is Keith Nelson, I've been your host tonight, and this is Bindlestiff's Open Stage Variety Show. Have a great holiday, y'all. We'll see you in the new year. Or actually, I'll see you in the lobby.